Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's so weird. First official video with moi. So buenas tardes, buenos dias, good afternoon, and good morning whenever you're watching this. This is my first official YouTube video of myself. As you guys have seen, I've been doing videos on clients and I've just been showing you guys my work and how I work with them and how like most of my sessions go. I mean, not obviously they're not gonna go like that, but most of the bulge of what goes on in my YouTube videos is pretty much how my clients, I take care of them, how like I just goof around and then just kind of like get to know them on a more personal level. I'm doing their makeup, so yeah. But I thought, why not do a video on myself? And the reason I said myself is because I saw Adele's makeup and I loved it. And your girl Adele and I have the same kind of hair color right now. It doesn't look like it. My hair is really blonde right now, but when I put it up, it kind of looks like Adele's color. So, you know, I had to take advantage of the fact that we're kind of twinning on the hair. So I'm going to try and achieve this Adele-inspired makeup tutorial. I'm wearing olive green. This is like the only olive green shirt I could find in my closet that matched to her outfit at the Grammys. So if you guys want to know how to achieve this look, just keep on watching. Let's get this YouTube video started. As always, I tell my clients and myself personally when I go out, I want to have a full moisturized face. So I already moisturize with my Mary Kay moisturizer, and then on top of that I like to use my, oh, this is gonna be the fun part, the sun. Okay, I'm gonna put the products under because the sun right now is not working in my favor. Mario Badoshku, I want to call it that. Anyways, I put it all over the face and it kind of just like sinks in with the moisturizer, and it smells like rose water, so it's really good. And then I also, since I will be doing lips, I like to moisturize my lips. I'm so sorry the sun is not working in my favor right now. There it is. Rose Salve, my best friend. I use it all the freaking time because in Christmas my lips get so chapped, so it's been my best friend around Christmas time and then right now also. So I always like to moisturize everything before we start, you know, because when you put on makeup you want your makeup to look flawless, and Adele is flawless, so just want to moisturize that. Next step after moisturizing, I like to prep my face. This is the Tarte Prep and Prime Potionless Blur something products. Oh, look it. They give you the name in the back of the product. Hold on. Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. Did you catch that? All right, so it's like a very thick, creamy consistency. If you have pores, this is awesome, and I promise you it blurs out everything. So a little bit goes a long way, and I just kind of dab it all over the place. T-zone mostly because that's usually where one gets oily. I just like to go in with my concealer first. So I'm using my Fit Me Maybelline concealer. So I had an overnight shift at the radio station, so the bags are legit right now. I'm using my Real Techniques setting brush. I'm actually going to use it for my concealer today. I like to cover all over the lids because later on when I put on eyeshadow, I want it to go on really smoothly. Don't worry, I will put primer on my eyes too, but I just kind of want it to off all together. So as you see, I like to smear it all over the face, my redness areas, mainly under my eyelids. That's that. Next, I'm gonna be using my Born This Way foundation. As you guys know, it's a holy grail of mine. I like to dab it all over. Alright, so next I'm just gonna go in with this brush, flat top brush. I like to spray it with the Mario just because I want my foundation to go on very moisturized. And I stipple it into the skin. As you guys have already picked up, I'm using natural lighting for today's look. And the sun is kind of working in my favor. But it's kind of going against me, so I'm sorry if you get a little caught off by the glare. Make sure you always get your neck because we want makeup to look natural, not fake. I'm listening to Adele radio, so I'm not listening to really sad music, it's just whatever's playing. I will be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in HD. I like this concealer because it's very inexpensive and it does a lot for me. It literally keeps my contour on all day long, and it's a good base for my powder. And then Adele always has a very like nice, precise contour, so I want to achieve that, so I want it to be stronger. So I will be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. What I like to do is follow the natural shadow of my cheekbone. You know, if we can find it first. No, I'm kidding. As you see, it's kind of there already. So if you go like this, for those of you that can't find it, go like this. And you will see that. See? So what you do is you grab this and kind of just outline that. I want it to go a little bit more like that, so. Don't get scared. And then we like to go on top because I want my temples and around my forehead to be. And then again, I'm using a oval brush, Mario, my bestie. And this will be how I make sure I blend everything. So kind of like circular motions, start blending that cream contour around. You see it starts adding depth to your face. I hope YouTube doesn't take my video down because I have music playing in the background. So you see it kind of gives it like a little color to my skin tone. This is the fun part. So here with the oval brush, I like to pick it up and kind of swipe it up. And don't worry if it looks too much right here because I kind of went overboard on this, but we're going to clean it up. Don't worry. It looks so funny when I do that, but okay. Ooh, girl. That contour though. So once again, do this. Kind of just follow your natural. You see that? You can go higher if you want. So you see how it's already cleaning it up? And here you could kind of make your own shadows to your face, because the more product you add on, the more it kind of just outlines everything. I am just packing on the banana powder because your girl Adele be having some legit matte face. So T-zone always, and then kind of just make like a fan motion here. And that's it for today's look, ladies. As you wanted, a very matte with contour face like Adele. I'm just kidding. Alright, now that we are baking and we have our contour going, we are gonna get to the eyes. Okay, so what I'm gonna be using is the 24-Hour Insurance by Too Faced. As you can see, your concealer was started already creasing, so this will kind of just help keep those shadows intact for today. Then one day I will be where I was, right there, right next to you. This days just seems so long. Without you, touch, you can't. Where do I begin? No words can explain the way I'm missing you. Okay, so first we're gonna go in with our Lorac Mega 3 Pro palette, and I'm gonna go in with the brown toffee color all over the lid, just to give us a base to work with. Alright, so now I'm going in with the brown color all over my lid. I'm using the color Maple in this palette. And kind of shadowing it out around the crease and in the crease. Doesn't matter how perfect it is because this is just like one of our base colors, so don't get really frustrated if it's not as perfect as you. So we're going in with the color Vintage, this gray color, on our crease and kind of adding on to that brown. As you see, it starts smoking it out slowly. And it's adding depth. Side. It's all around, I believe. And I'm going in with a fluffy brush. Just I'm going in with my 350 palette by Morphe. It comes with shimmery nudes. And I'm gonna go in with the third color on this palette, as you see right there. And then just kind of dab it on the lid, right precisely. disclaimer, this is an inspired look. Does not mean my makeup is gonna be exactly like Adele. Just kidding. Not that I'm not talented like that, but I couldn't really see her eye makeup that close because most of the time she was laughing. Same thing here. I'm always laughing, so it's very hard to look at my makeup closely, but I'm kind of going as to what I saw from her win. So, going there. And just make your own. Cover the lid. I mean, actually, I'm gonna go in with a different gray. I'm gonna go with a little more muddy gray. Brownish muddy gray. And just kind of winging that crease out a little bit more with that. As you can see, it's adding depth. One thing about Morphe colors is they're very pigmented for an inexpensive price, as I will say too. And you have to be very careful because if you put a little too much, your look can be taken out of proportion as soon as. Bobby Brown eyeliner, as I said, Adele's makeup artist has given away this little secret. This is the eyeliner that he uses for her. So I'm going to be using this today. When doing your eyeliner, it's not good to tug on your eye because you can cause wrinkles like that. But I don't use gel liner all the time, so I'm going to be tugging on my eye because it's the only way I can try to achieve this look today. Most times when I have a different mirror in front of me, I can do it without tugging of the eye, but I really want to get this precise, so ladies, do not try this at home. And I go in and just kind of fill in from there. Since the pomade is a little bit deeper, not the color, I meant like the product is a little bit deeper, I always like to go at the arch and then just use the excess rest to the rest of that brown. And then I just like whatever's left over the product, I add to the front of the brown. Of tweezers and then just kind of throw them on there. These are really long, so. She didn't have a lot on her lips. She had a very pinky tone, so I'm gonna go in with this nude by JLo exclusive collection with L'Oreal. I'm just gonna put this on my lips. It was a very pinky nude she had on to finish this look. Guys, this is my first video, as you know. I'm like, why does my contour not look so exaggerated? Because I didn't even contour, just cream contoured. So let's move back a little bit, do a couple steps back. The Kat Von D palette, very lightly. You're gonna arch. You're going to chateau your contour. So you see how it kind of just adds on to what we did. And then get on the temples. Gonna be a little extra. Going on your nose with the rest of that powder and kind of just sculpt it out. And then under for those lonjitas. Pretty much the eyes, the face. I'm just gonna spray this, and then I'm gonna go in with a highlight because, you know, highlight be on fleek. I'm gonna go in with Champagne Pape Becca color. It'll pop up. Just like that. So with the power of magic, let's fix the hair.